Your open grazing ban will not work, Governor Zulum tells Southern governors. The Borno State Governor, Babangana Zulum, has approved land to be used for rural projects in the state. He disclosed that land approved for Ruga was located at the central part of Borno State. The governor made the announcement in Abuja when he visited the Minister of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Sambo Nanono, and was contained in a statement by a special advisor on communications and strategy, the person of Issa Gusau. On Monday, NAN reports. Your open grazing ban will not work, Governor Zulum tells Southern governors. Borno State Governor Babangana Umara Zulum on Monday visited the Minister of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Alhaji Muhammad Sambu Nanono, in Abuja towards investigating the federal government program on ranching, otherwise known as Ruga projects. Governor Zulum informed the minister that he had already approved the land for the rural project. Zulum explained that in addition to the ongoing ranching projects cited in the central part of Borno State, the state was in another collaborative project that will be extended to southern and northern parts of the state. Gusau quoted Zulum as saying, "Meanwhile, states in the southern part of Nigeria are not in support of establishing the Ruga or other programs aimed at settling herdsmen in the region." The Southern governors had issued a September 1st ultimatum to herdsmen to stop open grazing in the region. Again, bandits killed 9 in Kaduna community and injured scores. Again, some bandits suspected to be Fulani herdsmen have invaded Makaru Gansaka community in Zango Tafa local government area of Kaduna State, killing no fewer than 9 people, while scores sustained varying degrees of injuries. Our correspondent learned that the hoodlums stormed the community at about 5 p.m. on Sunday, shooting indiscriminately at anyone and anything at sight. Scores of natives were reported to have fled their homes to other neighboring communities as a result of the heavy gunshots. This is coming less than 72 hours when a similar attack occurred in the same local government council, where no fewer than 9 villagers were killed at Wankan village, while several houses were grazed. That attack took place around 2 a.m. when villagers were fast asleep. According to a resident of the area, James, the bandits in large numbers invaded the community around 5 p.m. shooting sporadically. When they came, they were just shooting and some ran into the bush. It lasted for some time before the security operative came, and by then they fled, he added. Ekweremadu advocates single-term rotational presidency. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Electoral reforms and constitutional amendments said that he had long advocated for a single presidential term of 5 or 6 years. This will help us circumvent the distractions, manipulations, deceivedness, and excesses that comes with quests for a second term of executive offices. It will also as well ensure that power rotates more frequently among the various sections and groups. If people are sure that it will get to them, then the struggle for it by various sections will be less desperate. Besides, it is better if every president or governor understands that he or she has only a single term to begin and complete all his or her good works, he said. Ekurumadu said that this model had worked for some Latin American democracies in the 1970s when they faced a similar challenge of excessive contestation for power. He said that some Latin American countries adopted the model for a fixed period of time and had reverted to 2 presidential terms after their democracy stabilized. Malami meets with Ohanaeze over Nnamdi Kanu's case. The legal team, the Indigbo group, has met with the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, to monitor the proceedings relating to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The statement stated that the position of Ohanaeze Ndigbo on the issue of Nnamdi Kanu demonstrated their recognition of belonging to Nigeria and also succumbing to the rule of law. The group showed a mature departure from the mindset of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra when Ohanaeze Ndigbo said that they do not support the use of any form of violence while channeling concern and presenting demands by urging the youth to be law-abiding and cheat their sword, as well as asking them to try to obtain a voter's card to enable them to contribute to national development. The position of Ohanaeze becomes glaringly constitutional and also commendable. It read in part. Malami also stated that the current administration respect the law or the rule of law and do not advocate for the breach of law. Henceforth, with or without the so-called monitoring group, justice will be adequately served to President Nnamdi Kanu in compliance with the enriched provisions of the law. He also expressed that the group will be open-minded and guided by the rule of law as they will convey the court's judgment to their people in their local dialects. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Malami meets with Ohanaeze over Nnamdi Kanu's issue. See what Malami told Ohanaeze Ndigbo. See what he told Ndigbo. You can imagine. You can imagine. The group showed a mature departure from the mindset of IPOB members when Ohanaeze said that they do not support the use of any form of violence while channeling concern and presenting demands. What do you expect them to say? What do you expect? You can imagine. By urging the youth to be law-abiding and cheat their sword, as well as asking them to try to obtain a voter's card to enable them to contribute to national development. So the position of Farnese becomes glaring, constitutional, and also recommendable. Malami also stated that the current administration um, and respects the law, the rule of law, and does not advocate for breach of law. Hence, Malami said, with or without the so-called monitoring group, that justice must be adequately served to Nnamdi Kanu in compliance with the enshrined provision of the law. So Malami is supporting that the government should release Nnamdi Kanu, that they should respect the law and not advocate for the breach of law. He said, with or without the so-called monitoring group, that justice must be served to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in compliance with the enshrined provisions of law. So he's very much right about it. And I love the statement he just made. You can imagine. You can imagine this. You can imagine. You advocate for the rule of law and you went to adopt someone illegally. This is not fair. You can hold as many meetings with Ohanaeze as you like, but you people must know that Ohanaeze will not be representing themselves and not the majority of the Igbos as well. So we all stand by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and will continue to defend him. We continue to defend our region against marauding Fulani herdsmen and their sponsors. We already know their sponsors, and by the time we react, at the time when the whistle is being blown, then it will be on the race, on your mark, get set, go. Can you imagine? So viewers, what is your take on this? Please, I will urge you to drop your comment below the comment box, as well as clicking on the subscription button to receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. Thank you.